Welcome, adventurers, to episode 48 of the Labyrinth Chronicles. If the lower floors were about labor and the second about obedience, then this place is about control. You step into an ever-turning platform, one of the gears that powers this place. It does not pause for you. It does not acknowledge you. It turns because it must. And now you must move with it or be ground away like everything else. Ahead, the massive face of the clock tower looms in the distance. Moonlight bleeds through cracked glass, pale and ghostly. The grinding grows louder as you advance. Gears scream once again in protest. A sound so constant it stops being noise and becomes law. A metal walkway stretches before you, patched together with planks and chains scavenged from failed attempts. It sways with every step, testing not your balance, but your uncertainty. Makeshift walls rise nearby, built from layers of old newspaper pasted on top of one another. Headlines blur together, wars, disasters, promises, all outdated, all irrelevant. Time has already moved on. A cold breeze slips past you, brushing your soul rather than your skin. For a moment you feel lighter, then heavier, as if something checked to see if you were worth keeping. The path narrows between massive turning gears. Their teeth pass inches from your body. One misstep would not kill you quickly. It would make you useful. Steam erupts without warning, scalding air and stealing your vision. You wait, you listen. You reach a section where the path simply ends, rusted away into nothing. No railing, no warning. Moonlight pours through the broken clock face ahead, bathing the chamber in a silence that feels intentional. This is not about rest, this is the anticipation of it all. The wind howls through open gaps, carrying the distant sounds of bells and something else beneath them. Something patient. You cross pits and shifting gears where every step is a gamble. Stone pillars wrapped in thick cobwebs hold the ceiling in place through sheer stubbornness. Beyond them, darkness waits, impassable. Finally, lights begin to flicker from below. Not random, searching. Whatever causes them is moving upward, and it is selective. The staircase you find spirals downwards, rusted and groaning, leading away from the safety that never existed. At last, you reach the highest point. The air changes. Power hums through the chamber, sharp and electric, like a storm trapped inside stone and metal. The tower itself seethes. Energy coils throughout the walls, caged and furious, desperate to be released. The ticking is deafening now, layered and overlapping as if time itself is arguing with itself. And then you see him. Behind an ancient workbench sits the Grand Caretaker. He does not rise, he does not speak, he simply watches you with eyes that have been measured for centuries in heartbeats and failures. This is not a king nor a god, this is a custodian of suffering. Someone who never asks why the machine exists, only how to keep it running. Nearby lie piles of rusted metal and rotted wood, the remains of tools, of people, of ideas, everything that this place has consumed and found wanting. You step into a vast lookout and see it all below you. Floors upon floors of motion, of labor, of obedience, a system so vast it no longer needs justification. Out of the darkness rises a great archway, silent and patient. The caretaker does not gesture towards it. He does not warn you away, though. He only watches, because choice is the final mechanism. And whatever you decide, the spire will adjust. Now, I wrote this part because I wanted you, the player, to feel like, is this place in some faraway fantasy land, or is this taking place in the future of humanity? I've always been astonished by the idea that the backwards society that you see in the film or a story or a video game, and you're like, wow, these people are nuts. I always like to think of it like it's the future because people have gone astray. Like, if you watch Planet of the Apes, and then you watch the first one, you're like, okay, this is cool. Then you watch the second one, you're like, oh, okay. And then you watch the one where the mutants are worshipping a nuclear bomb in a cave. Like, to me, that is the quintessential insanity of humanity in the future, worshiping an atomic bomb. And to me that's why I love doing like this game, The Labyrinth of Time's Edge. I love it because you never know. Is it in the past? Is this like is this in medieval times, or is this you know in the future? Because why would there be steam like shooting out of pipes and newspaper pasted on the walls? You see, I just always think that's really cool, and it's one of those things that I feel like should really be explored more. But anyways, I'm just droning on and on and on. So with that being said, adventurers, until next time, take care.